Welcome to your daily focus for December the 28th, 2022. Okay, the day starts out, we want harmony and beauty and romance in our life. And as the day progresses, we get this sense of duty, this desire to protect, to control, we might not be able to express ourselves the way we want to. So it's really a night and day kind of energy. So we know how to kind of split up our day into what we're doing and what we're not doing. We'll talk about it in a lot more length than I just did, but let's start at the beginning before I forget. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy. Thank you for all the comments, all the well wishes that you've sent me. I truly do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart that you guys care so much for me. So thank you, because I do care for you. And I've been kind of humming and hawing about this. I care for you. Okay, so for today only, okay, my PayPal link is in the description box, and my email is in the description box. So for today only, if you would like, would like your year ahead in astrology, how it pertains specifically to you. Okay, so I'll tell you in the email what you need to send me in order for me to do it. It's not going to be me in person. It's going to be a printed out report. I use software for it, but it is remarkable software, and it can really guide you. I mean, if you had the year ahead, it'd be like having a crystal ball. It's like, when's a good time to start the business or go for that business loan or approach investors or make investments or have a meeting or going for an interview, changing jobs, changing locations. What days do you need to pull back? What days do you really need to give it all your energy? Because this will give you an exact time. And in astrology that it takes a couple of days leading up to it and then a couple of days afterwards. So that when you get that, that you can start off that 6 or 7 day venture with a strength. And really putting your energy in a place that is complemented by the universe, by the stars. Anyways, I'll do it for January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 23, obviously for you. I'll give it at a very low rate. So if you do the PayPal and email me, I'll have it to you before January 1st. Hopefully, as long as not too many of you jump on this. And I'll give it to you right now for how about $25? Okay, it's around 25 pages, so we'll say $1 a page, which is very cheap to have that kind of tool in your possession for the year going forward. Absolutely. And we will be walking into a 7 years, so it's about standing in your truth. So how do you stand best in your truth? But by knowing the energy that you need to utilize for you personally. Here I do a collective, and sometimes you really feel the energy that I'm talking about, and sometimes you can kind of see it on the outskirts of your life, but it wasn't as difficult maybe as I had explained, because I'm trying to do middle of the road here, but warning you about the severe as well, because some of you are always getting really hit and others are different degrees, right? But this is for you personally, what's happening in your life, in your energy. So, and I mean, that's $25 Canadian. So if you are from the States, say, I know the exchange rate is like 35 or 40%. So you would get like a 35% discount automatically because you're paying in US funds. But anyways, I just thought I'd throw that out there. I don't know why I did, because I think I'm going to regret saying that. But I will do it, and I'll just do it for this video alone. So if you were here today, thank you very much for subscribing, supporting me. And if you're a first-time viewer, wow, you were led here on purpose, weren't you? Okay. So that being said, let's start at the beginning. We have a 28 energy. Now, the 28 energy is all about our good judgment. In order to really utilize that 28 energy, we can have a lot of successes in different areas of our life, where you are putting your energy, where you are putting your focus. But you must take it back. You must have good judgment. You just can't make those snap decisions and hope for the best. You can't leap and then hope. You have to kind of take the risk factor into account on how much risk and how much gain. And really think it through. But if you use good judgment, today is a day that you can make some remarkable changes to go forward in your life. 2 + 8 is a 10. The 10 energy, well, the 10 is a lucky number, so it automatically brings in luck. But it talks about a new chapter opening up in your life, that there is a new season coming about on the horizon for you, that the energy should be getting lighter for us. And 1 + 0 is a 1. So that is the independent, that is the I am, that is the trailblazer, that is the pioneer. That is jumping onto your stallion, raising your sword in the air and yelling charge and going forward and challenges and overcoming those challenges because you know success is on the other side of them. So if I did the numerology for the day, it would be a 3 + a 1 + a 6, which is a 10, and then 1 again. So the 10 energy is very strong. The 1 energy is very strong, but we get there via the 28 energy, right? So keep that 28 energy, that we have to keep that good judgment solid in order to really have the successes going forward. We have Sun in Capricorn and the Moon in Pisces. Capricorn is the task-oriented, goal-oriented, success-oriented. It's about making the plan. It's about figuring out the strategies. And Pisces is, that's a time when we can really tap into our imagination, into our intuition, into our dreams. It's about daydreaming. It's about dreaming about your tomorrow, your best life ever. Now we have to keep in mind that Mercury is about to go stationary retrograde tomorrow morning. So I want you to all be prepared for that. So you're already feeling it probably. So watch communications today, even though it's going to be tomorrow. Just kind of watch. We're more prone to leave out entire sentences of something that we're trying to explain in an email. It's in your head, so you kind of see it in there when you're reading it, but you're not really giving them any indication. You just use it and that and them and those instead of what it is that you're describing, and the communication gets lost, it gets scrambled, or you do it and it ended up being in your draft folder and it never got sent. And so just watch communications, talking to each other as well. Now, Venus and Neptune are getting along up in the sky. I'm telling you, this is a time when you want to go out and shop for clothes, cosmetics, jewelry, gifts. Maybe a knick-knack that you see that you would like to put on a mantle or a shelf somewhere, or it would just fit perfectly over here. Because we see the beauty. We're very imaginative under this kind of energy. So remember that the moon is in Pisces, and now we have Venus and Neptune also getting along. Now Venus is money and Venus is love. So we could be very charismatic, or somebody could be charismatic in our lives today. Flirtatious, romantic. But as the day moves along, so does the planets, and the sun and Saturn will have a little bit of a fight up in the sky, and all of a sudden we get really the sense of duty. Okay, we have to protect, or we have to control. We get very serious in our thoughts. We're a lot more cautious. We're not willing to take that risk. And so very often under this kind of energy, our self-expression is dampened. It's toned down. It's harder to come out. So if you had a creative project that you were doing, I would say do it closer to the AM rather than the PM, because the energy will be more in tune with you. Although Moon in Pisces is always beautiful for creation. So, but know that there are forces working against you at the same time, okay? And responsibilities, especially if we haven't been as good as we should be in our responsibilities, they will eat away at you today. They will, so be very careful of beating yourself up for tasks that you left undone, where you procrastinated, where you left it for tomorrow's another day kind of energy. Okay, and don't beat yourself up over those kinds of things, because it's very easily too. If you're a boss going in, you'll see jobs undone and it'll infuriate you. Okay, so, and it'll hit you harder than normally because of the energy of the Sun and Saturn. Okay, it changes our emotions. And so responsibilities, obligations are going to weigh very heavily on us. And that could be a lot of why we don't want to really take the risks that we, in the morning, imagine taking. Okay, let's get to the cards. Okay, our shadow card, look at that. The moon comes out. 18. So it's knowing your own true balance. It's knowing that you can create your own happiness. It's understanding what makes you happy, what gives you peace of mind, what makes you feel in balance, what makes you feel free. Okay, many people want freedom, but what does freedom look like to you? How do you know it arrived? Or liberation from something. When I retired, wow, did I ever feel a freedom and a liberation. It was unbelievable. It still is, actually. We have the wolf there, so that, he stands in the middle. He wants that true balance so he can run like the wind. And there's a lot of balance in this card, right? We have the towers on both sides. So in a lot of ways, I think this card is telling us that we need to look within if we want to find that balance, if we want to find that happiness. It starts from within. It's really not in the external world, or at least we won't find it today in the external world. We'll find it within us. So it's about enjoying ourselves. It's about loving ourselves. It's about taking care of ourselves. It's about knowing that you've created happiness in this area of your life, or that area of your life, or in several areas of your life. Or you have a contentment or a peace of mind in certain aspects. And it's your path. It's your story. You're the one writing it. So be very proud of yourself that you have created this harmony in your life, that you've created this beauty in your life. Love yourself for being you. Okay. Our first card, look at this. The Ten of Swords is here. First card today. I think it was the second card yesterday. It's moved up. So we're still feeling it, right? We're still feeling like we've just been run over by a bulldozer. Now, those swords are not in your back. In many decks, the swords are absolutely in your back. But because the swords are not in your back, otherwise there'd be a pool of blood in the front, like there are in many of the decks, I would have to say those are the paths you've walked, the challenges you've met, the lessons you've learned, and now the bravery, the courage, the strength that you have in order to go forward, the confidence you have in order to go forward, your gifts, your talents, your abilities, what you do and why you do it. You've been through the learning experiences. And so, yeah, it could feel like the bulldozer has run over you because it has taken a lot out of you in order to get to the here and now. But you are in the here and now. And maybe you don't realize it yet, but the clouds are breaking. The sun is starting to come through. And pretty soon you're going to feel the warmth of the sun in your hair. You're going to feel the beautiful breeze blowing through your hair. And the sun on your face. Did I say sun on your face? And here we are, and we're starting to push ourselves up. So it's believing in yourself. It's getting back up after you've gone down and gone down and gone down, gone down. It's about standing strong and saying, ha, made it again. So there. You know, what was that one thing that was around Facebook for the longest time and I just loved it? It was like the devil says you won't survive the storm. And you look back at the devil right in the eyes and say, I am the storm. That's kind of what this card is. Okay. We have the Four of Cups, gratitude. Gratitude is back again for the second day. We have gratitude in the reading. So be grateful. I think it's more about being grateful for what you already have in your life and taking stock of what you already have in your life, because the Fool has been showing up so much lately that I would have to say you don't really need a lot in order to go forward right now. And that brick wall that I was talking about earlier, you know, you're going to take a couple of steps and boom, that might not happen, especially on a day like today. I mean, the 10 is a lucky energy. The 28 energy is about having good judgment in your steps, in your walk, in your decisions, in your words, in your actions. This is about taking stock. We sit here and we're very sad. We have these 3 cups in front of us and they're just overflowing with gold and silver and abundance. And yet we pout because we don't have that 1 cup, but it's over in the background. Many times it's the hand of God handing out the cup to us. Look at that, a deer. A deer is always about good luck. I say if you see a deer in the field, you should wish for $1 million. You don't know how many times I've wished for $1 million now. And then we have the owl sitting over our shoulder. The owl sitting over our shoulder, the wisdom. The understanding. Shut up for a second, turn off everything and go within and see the beauty that is around you. Today, with Venus and Neptune, you will see the beauty where normally you would overlook it quite easily. Still, I think you have to bring your conscious mind into the picture and get it to work and say, look at what you've got. Look what you've got to work with. Look what you've created. Look at where you are today. Maybe you don't like your surroundings, but there is beauty and it does represent who you are to a point. So if you don't like your surroundings, then today is the day to maybe go and buy a decoration or 2 to beautify your living space. Or maybe it's your office desk or your car. Oh, we have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords. We need to heal. Now, since it's in the final position, I think we've already have gone through the experiences that we need to heal from. But we do need to allow the healing to come in. We do need to allow it flowing through us. So allow that healing light, that healing energy to flow through you, to allow yourself to heal. And if it's getting mad and screaming at the top of your lungs, then do it. If it means kicking tires, then do it. If it means punching a bag, then do it. Lifting weights, jogging, walking. Channel that energy, that anger. Let it out. Let it flow through you. If it's sadness, then allow those tears to fall. Be thankful for every tear that falls. Because that's allowing a lot of that toxic energy out through your tears. So know that they are healing you. Imagine an angel coming behind you and putting their wings around you. Okay, especially the archangels, because they're huge. They're humongous. And just taking those large wings and embracing you and hugging you and holding you. To make you feel safe, to make you feel secure. To know that you are beautiful. To know that you are deserving. So allow healing to come in. Now, once again, that'll probably be easier in the morning rather than the evening, but if you have time to allow some healing to happen, then allow it. Okay. We will go to our Mystical Wisdom card deck, the one I like to call the mantra deck. You know, and I got another deck I bought for myself for Christmas. And it's really nice. It's just Gems of Wisdom, I think it's called. But I liked it because it just has a simple mantra to go with each stone. So maybe we'll do that for the weekend videos or something. I don't know. We'll work it in. Anyways, look at this. Originality, blaze your own trail. So what is the one energy? The pioneer, the trailblazer, the beginner, the independent. And who do we have here? Originality. Okay, so don't be afraid to go against common thought or what people's perceptions of your life and who you are. Be original. Allow your self-expression to come out, especially in the morning with Venus and Neptune talking. Not that it can't come through the entire day, but that we have that shadow coming in with the sun and Saturn kind of bickering up in the sky. Okay, that's gonna kind of flatten some of that beautiful energy that we'll be experiencing. Blaze your own trail. Oh, look at that. I opened right up to... Oh my gosh. Okay, so be a go-getter, a free spirit. Exhibit originality, courage, and defiance. You were born to succeed and breathe in excitement, love, and life. Despite some chaotic ways, you are a loving and generous person. The mantra is, love me without fear, trust me without wondering, love me without restriction, love me without demands. I am worth it. I am worth it. I am worthy. I am. And we'll get a beautiful animal card. Love the way the decks all come together and give the same message over and over. Okay. Today we have the ladybug. Good luck. What did I say the 10 energy was? Good luck. Look at that. So we have good luck come in here. Now, let's see if we can get this today. There we go. You are a bright energy. Let go and be happy here and now. Oh, let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. So be original. You bless the world with color and good luck. So once again, that luck, that beauty, it comes from within today. We can't find it out there. It's going to be within us. And then the ladybug asks us to... Oh, come on. I had it. I had it perfect. And then the ladybug will ask us to... You bless the world with color and good luck. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. Be original. Blaze your own trail. You are worthy. You are a bright energy. Even when you feel dull, even when you feel like, where is that card? Even when you feel like this, you are still a bright light. Maybe you can't see it, but others can. So stop putting it under the bucket. Start bringing it out, your self-expression, your beauty, your desires, your wants, your needs. Use some good judgment today under that 28 energy, and you can be starting a brand new path towards some beautiful successes down the road. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you. Oh, and don't forget, okay? PayPal, email me. I'll email you back information only for today who watches this video. So, because I just know that that's all I can handle for, and I didn't know I was going to do it. So if you'd like your year ahead in astrology, it'll probably be about 25 pages, maybe more, maybe a couple of less, but we'll keep it at $25 Canadian for you. Just go into my PayPal me, and then send me a fast email letting me know. I'll confirm. I'll ask you a couple of questions, and I will have it back to you before January 1st. So it'll be a happy new year for you with your crystal ball in paper. Okay, once again, until we meet again, remember, I do love you.